Hi, family. It's Empress D here, and I'm happy to be here to share with you guys today. So, I just wanted to shout out a couple of my girlfriends. I want to shout out Miss Donna and Miss Sia. Oh, those are the sisters I was with when I committed to myself to, come out to nature every day. And since I've done that, it's changed my life. And so those ladies are special and dear to me. They were before then, but they are even more so now because they were part of that spark that's ignited the change in my life. Anyway, I wanted to shout them out and give them nothing but love. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about purpose. Oh, purpose. I guess you need to define purpose. So for me, purpose would be an activity that in some way helps humanity and also makes your heart soar, right? So that's what I think purpose is. And I think that one of the tasks we are sent here on this school that we call planet Earth, I think one of those things that we have to learn is our purpose, right? And I think because your purpose, it requires so much of your time that your purpose should be able to provide, to sustain you, or to provide you an income so that you can live, right? And I think that's the ideal definition of purpose. So I think that that's one of this earth, right? When we see how it runs, it's really difficult, right? And I think one of the tasks or goals or lessons that we need to learn is our purpose. So, I've been very lucky to be one of the few that I think end up, working in their purpose or being able to earn from their purpose, right? I think that the way that we are educated once we're really young, or conditioned, I should say, educated, indoctrinated, whatever term you want to use it, but one of the programs that we are expected to follow in order to be considered successful is to find a way of earning an income that can provide you with a lifestyle that you find comfortable or that you want for yourself, right? And I think those who really think highly of themselves or want something for themselves, they find themselves in a career that they will provide them an income that will sustain the type of lifestyle that they think they deserve, right? And I think that that's how people choose their way, their livelihood, or their income, or their employment, I'm saying, or their careers. I think that's the way people choose it. They think of one that they could do that's going to make them good money. And I think in choosing a career in that fashion, a lot of people end up in the wrong line of work, right? Because they're thinking about the income and the schedule, and they're thinking of the income and schedule and all those factors in terms of choosing a career. And no, we should be thinking about how can we serve people in a way that makes us happy. And I think that's one of the challenges that we are faced as humans here on Earth. And I just wanted to share that with you. That's one of the things that I thought about. And it took me a long time to have that eureka moment. I just, looking back, I'm one of the fortunate ones that ended up, I think there's a small percentage of us out there that you just end up in a career that is passionate to you, and also you can sustain you, right? I think the vast majority of us, unfortunately, aren't that fortunate. So I just wanted to share that, guys. And I figured that out late in terms of being, knowing that it's an obvious thing. So I have recognized to do something, and it's just recently that I've realized this, but nonetheless, I'm still going to do it. Talk to any young people I know, my children, that, hey, this is what we should be focusing on when we're trying to figure out what we want to do or who we want to be. You know, when they ask that question, what do you want to do when you grow up? So we gotta figure it out that way. What makes our heart soar? You know, how can I help people in doing that, right? Those are the questions that kids should be asking when they're trying to decide on their career. Um, you know, in school, like this school system that we went through, that at least I went through, I don't remember hearing anything remotely discussing purpose. Yeah, never. Maybe you guys are different, but for me, I haven't heard anything. I don't remember anything all throughout all the multiple years that I've been at school. Have I learned or heard or been talked or instructed to explore or search purpose? Yeah, maybe I skipped the lesson or something. I don't remember it. So what I'm saying is maybe that's something that we should be teaching in our education system, you know? And I have to wonder if it's deliberately omitted or discouraged, right? So family, that's just my thoughts. And you know, coming to this realization, I'm trying to encourage as I said, the young people I know to explore their future in that lens, right? So family, please find a way, just a few minutes every day, to come out in this glorious outdoor environment. It's lovely. You know, let nature nourish you and educate you and fascinate you know, as it has done me, right? So thank you, family, for listening. And I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.